benefits now. And
everything's working good.
Everything's working great. The windshield wipers were a little funky, so we'll have to check those out. But we only needed them for like a minute. It started raining when we were still near Detroit.
With everything with the water pump, I think everything's working good. I don't think we're going to check the hot water until we have run a bleach through the system.
Yeah, we gotta get the antifreeze cleared out of the system first, because I just don't want to run that water through a heated system when I don't know how that antifreeze stuff is going to react to heat, and I don't want it to ruin the water heater.
Well,
so
we have the luxury of staying at my brother's house.
Yeah, so we're going to be at his brother's house, and so we won't really need still the hot water or anything like that. So we're going to work on just really flushing the system out, because it's really important to get all of that out of there. And then we're going to fill the whole system, all the lines and everything, with bleach water. Just low concentration, but it's going to kill any bacteria or mildew, anything that's built up in those tanks while it's been sitting. Hopefully it's not too much, because we left them empty, which I mean, unless there was just residual moisture left over in there, it could be. We don't know. We don't know what's in there. So whatever's in there, it's going to get killed. It's going to get flushed out, so that we're not using like bad water for drinking. Because I think we're going to have to get a new drinking water filter too. Because if it caused all those problems with the lines, it's probably not working either.
I think all in all, like, I am so pleased with how this machine is working, how we winterized it, and we came back to bed sheets and sleeping bags. We didn't come back to pillows though.
Yeah, we gotta go get some pillows.
Thing,
Yeah, just little things.
Everything's ready.
Everything was awesome, and I don't know if you guys remember, but we renovated the RV literally like, we finished it like a week before we left the RV. I think we slept on the bed like once.
1 week? No, it was like a week.
Maybe a week, I don't know. Yeah. A few days really. And so it was like coming home to a brand new RV. So, and everything was in perfect condition. We didn't have any animals or bugs or anything, which was amazing. And so we're just so thankful. We're just really, really, our hearts are so grateful.
Yeah.
And we're so excited because we're in the RV again. And it's like, we feel like kids at Christmas, because this was our home for 3 years, and we have so many like amazing God stories from our adventures in here.
Oh, you gotta tell them real quick. Tell them the story you just had.
So here's the thing. Like, we were just talking about how we feel like the RV is like, when we're in it, there's like this just fountain of favor that comes from God. I don't know what it is, but we just always had this crazy favor when we were in the RV, and already it has started again. So
this is a few weeks ago. I called to get the registration on our RV renewed online, but it's my bad. I mean, I'm not going to blame anybody else but myself. It was because of the COVID season. It was out of sight, out of mind. Our plan was to come back to the RV this summer, and we didn't. What was that?
Something fell off the counter. I don't know. The boys keep putting things on the counters, even though they've forgotten that you can't do that.
Our plan was to come back to the RV this summer, and we didn't. And because of that, I never got the registration renewed on the vehicle. So I called, and they said I couldn't renew it. I had to renew it in person because it's been way past the time.
Yeah. So he called, and so we were like, well, we're probably going to go to Florida anyway, because all of our friends are in Florida right now. All the RV families, all the people that we never got the chance to meet up with are in Florida right now. And so people that we've always wanted to meet up with, so many people. So we're like, you know what? We're just going to go to Florida anyway, and we'll get the registration renewed, and it'll be good. But then we got to the RV, and we're like, gosh, like, we really don't want to get pulled over, because that would be really bad, because we don't have a registration active. We've got insurance, that's all good, but registration is invalid right now. So I called them thinking if I just have an appointment scheduled, if we get pulled over, I can show the officer that we have an appointment scheduled and we'll be good to go. They would be okay with that. But I called them and the lady was like, I'm sorry, we only do appointments for license renewals right now. Because of COVID, they have it reserved for special things. And I was like, so I can't re-register online and I can't make an appointment just in case we get pulled over for any reason. You know, if we have a headlight out or something, we get pulled over and found with no registration, like that could cost us a lot of money and, you know, I don't know. So, but the lady was like, well, what's your tag number? I'll look it up and see if I can just register you over the phone. And so I'm thinking, like, I know Trent already did that, but I gave her the number and she's like, okay, we'll re-register you right now. And she literally re-registered it over the phone. Like, what Trent was told that he couldn't do a few weeks ago.
You cannot do this. Like, I'm like, oh, I remember even asking her, I was like, there's no other options because we're a little far away. And,
yeah, like, because the RV was in Michigan in storage, so we literally would have to drive it from Michigan all the way to Florida with no registration. But apparently we just had to be in the RV under that fountain of favor from the Lord, because she was like, it sounded like it was no problem to this lady. It's like, okay,
so
the same exact office, so we're all good.
Yay.
We're all registered.
What a cool, I love that story. I think that's awesome. And those are just the small things. So yeah, we'll let you guys go today. If you have not been keeping up with us, you can check us out on our Patreon channel where we do post a lot more, and we have been, and our newsletter, TrentandSiobhán.com. I think that you'll want to stay tuned because we'll keep posting stuff. I know that there are a few things that we're going to need to, you know, attend to, like tires in the front possibly, and any other rubber type of things that might have.
Yeah, we're really wanting to get the RV like really ready because we're going to be back here in the summer. We're going to be done with school in May. We're going to come back and we're going to do a big summer surprise, something.
Summer something surprise.
But yeah, super excited.
But everybody's so blessed to be back in here. Thank you guys who have been watching our channel for years.
Especially those of you who have hung on during our stint in Hawaii, because you know we don't post as much. We don't vlog because it's literally so busy. Like, we are full-time missionaries. I'm a full-time teacher of missions kids, and Trent is a full-time building manager. Like, he works with all of the music departments on campus, and we're just so busy. We literally don't have time for this. But now that we're in the RV for a few weeks, we're gonna be vlogging, and there's gonna be some adventures. There always are. So just be watching, and yeah, we'll keep you up to date on all of the adventures that happen.
Okay, so we'll let you guys go. Remember, we can make the world better.
I believe we can.
Bye.